Hello everyone, welcome back. We are back together here with another video here, and I found out about this story and it's pretty disturbing right here. Imagine if you, and some of you guys probably do have families, little kids going to school, going outside playing, and they're exposed to sex workers on the street. Now this is in the People's Republic of California, extremely liberal. But this is pretty disturbing here. And the Oakland residents, you can see here, it says Oakland residents dismayed by influx of sex workers in quiet neighborhood. Now, this is very, very disturbing. And we do have a news clip here. You haven't seen the clip. I haven't seen this full clip either. But what is your initial reaction before even watching this clip?
I would say that I remember, they are the one who want to defund the police.
Yeah, I believe it's a bit defund the police area.
They want open border, and that's allowed,
They're extremely liberal over there. They definitely are. But the politicians that they put in place, they seem to tolerate this kind of stuff. This is the problem. Now you have kids actually seeing this stuff. Well, I believe that a lot of people, probably are not very informed on what they vote for. And people just vote based on, having a D or R, and they don't really know the candidates. But when you're talking about Oakland, pretty liberal, right next to San Francisco. And we know that San Francisco is a dumpster fire. Yeah. I mean, it's disgusting over there. Let's watch this clip first, though. Okay? And we'll get a little bit more insight here.
Neighborhood plagued with sex trafficking demands an end to the problem from those looking to become the city's next mayor. About 300 people attended the San Antonio Neighborhood Safety Action Forum to see how mayoral candidates plan to stop prostitution on East 15th Street.
Look at that. This person here that got her face covered up, walking around in her underwear, looking for what they call Johns, people to buy sex from. In the neighborhood with kids.
KPX5's Dahlin talks to neighbors about that ongoing issue.
I lived on East 15th for a long time. It used to be a very quiet street, but after the city reconfigured International Boulevard, also known as East 14th, that pushed the sex workers a block over to this working class neighborhood. Every day, families are greeted with girls stopping traffic and soliciting customers. Stephanie Zarate pushes her stroller past the sex workers on a daily basis.
Wow, you saw that? How many women was that? About 3 of them right there? Something like that?
Yeah.
And she's carrying a stroller with her baby while they're soliciting sex right next to them.
It's kind of like the drag show in Seattle.
This is beyond a drag show here.
It's kind of like that,
Wow.
in a way.
Some girls in bikinis, others in see-through tops.
I think that's not appropriate, but we can't really do much towards them.
She says this time
you can't do much towards them. Vote these people out that are putting up with this.
Well, is there a police around over there, or?
I believe they actually mentioned something about what can be done, but I don't know. I mean, they're pretty liberal over there, so.
Type of behavior has become normal on East 15th. She worries for her 2 young kids.
I'm scared for them to see them in the appropriate clothes, asking me questions appropriate, and not having an answer to them.
The sex workers are so comfortable in the San Antonio neighborhood, they have no problem standing behind our interview, waiting for Johns.
They don't mind whoever is there. They're careless nowadays. How does that make you feel? Sad.
That was why her family came to this mayoral candidate event, not only to listen, but also demand a stop to the problem.
It shouldn't be introduced at the age of 4 years old that you're going down the street and you're seeing women dressed like this, you're hearing gunshots, you need to learn, if you hear a gunshot, duck down.
Families say they're also fed up with homeless encampments and the gun violence.
Oakland is not a...
Now, of course, run by Democrats here. Homeless encampment is pretty bad in San Francisco. Now, Oakland is right next to it. I'm not surprised that I just actually heard about the homeless encampments and crime.
The Bay Area used to be a good.
Yeah, I believe it used to be good, but things have gotten so bad over there. Just like downtown LA has like a bunch of homeless encampments down there. I mean, drug needles everywhere. I believe it's pretty much the same thing over there. So,
dumping ground, people. The Oakland is not the place that you come to you don't do anywhere else. At the Oakland, we're going to enforce the law when people come to violate the law.
On the council, I'm the only one up here today that voted against defunding the police and making sure that we did not take away the police academies.
okay, so he says that he's the only one that voted not to defund the police. So he's saying that all of these other mayoral candidates voted to defund the police. I don't know if that's true, but that does not surprise me. And this is the best they got over there in Oakland?
Well, you know, the Democrat, I think they think like all police are bad or something.
That's the narrative that they're pushing.
But not all police are bad.
No, of course not. And you know what? That's probably why Tulsi Gabbard yesterday left the Democrat Party, because they're pushing this lawless agenda out there. They're demonizing the police. I mean, this is crazy. And this is scary, man, if this is the best they got. And I'm just taking this guy as if he's telling the truth, that he's the only one that voted not to defund the police. And these people running for mayor. But however, it seems like the pickings are pretty bad over there in Oakland if this is the best that they can get, when they only have one candidate that said that he is the only one that didn't vote to defund the police. Let's continue.
Intervention and violence interrupters and violence prevention is equally, or if not more important, than the response only.
As the candidates were trying to win votes, the sex workers stood a block away. Many neighbors want to close East 15th Street to non-resident car traffic. They want cops to go after pimps and johns, and resources to help sex workers to get away from this line of work.
Why here? Why in our community, not somewhere else? Why exactly Oakland only?
Well, like the guy said, those people up there voted to defund the police. What do you think is going to happen when you don't have policing? Crime, illegal activity is actually going to go up, including, prostitution. This is not shocking.
Why do Oakland let people do things like that?
I moved out
because you people vote for this stuff.
I didn't want to raise a family in this environment. But a lot of neighbors tell me they can't afford to move, so their only hope is that city leaders will stop this problem. In Oakland, I'm Dalen, KPIX5.
Earlier this year, Governor Newsom signed a bill to stop police from arresting people for loitering for the purpose of prostitution.
Wow. The governor of California, Gavin Newsom. And it's funny that he actually just mentioned Gavin Newsom at the end, because he got recalled because people complaining about how California is going downhill, a bunch of people leaving California, and they left him in. They could have had Larry Elder, but they left Gavin Newsom in. And police now can actually stop prostitution now. That pretty much explains it. That's what he was just saying right there. That let me try to go back here.
That bill was authored.
Can't afford to move, so their only hope.
This year, Governor Newsom signed a bill to stop police from arresting people for loitering for the purpose of prostitution.
He signed a bill. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is why elections have consequences. This is what happens right here. And now people want to complain about sex workers in the street when they put people in charge from the governor all the way down. This is the reason why you have sex workers in the street and your children are seeing this stuff. I mean, this is pretty terrifying right here. This is terrifying right here. People are complaining. I don't believe that they realize that their vote actually does count. They need to pay attention to what they're voting for.
I think they should get the police back and maybe,
Yeah, don't be voting for people to defund the police.
Yeah, and don't let, the Second Amendment should stand. The gun right. Yeah.
California and guns. I believe one of the biggest reasons why there's so much crime in California is that they make it extremely difficult for people to actually get guns.
Well, do they know that like without gun, people can still be violent?
Yeah. You know that the vast majority of murders are actually committed without guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can strangle people, you can choke people, suffocate people, you know, that kind of thing. But this is pretty crazy, guys, here. Oakland, a bunch of prostitutes on the street, and they're complaining about it. But they vote for this stuff. My goodness.
Maybe they should turn around and vote for, something else.
They need to vote for somebody else. I don't have a whole lot of hope in Oakland actually changing their voting habits.
They will wake up, if they're concerned about their children.
I don't know, man, because, it's going to take a lot. Like Virginia. Virginia was voting Democrat for a while. And then the schools were going woke and going after their children. They went back and they started voting Republican. But the thing is, San Francisco, Oakland, they're way more left than Virginia. It may be hopeless for these people over there, but they vote for this stuff. Maybe they're just institutionalized, But I think that's gonna wrap it up, guys. That would not fly over here in our neighborhood, I believe. I don't think it would. No. I just don't. But anyway, leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think, and we will catch you on Friday with another video.
Goodbye.